Ooh, that looks prettier.
What is this?
Does it look prettier? This, my dear friends, is a real audio recording
It is
program.
the future.
This is Audacity.
I love 10,000 Company
It's
reminders.
Sega.
Oh, man.
Sega.
Ooh.
See?
Well, I have to like this
Sega.
game now.
I know, right?
60 minutes on the clock. Ready? Begin.
10 seconds.
I was playing. I popped in one of my Dragon Ball Z DVDs, and they do the previews before. I usually just skip right to menu, but I went to go get a drink, and all of a sudden I'm walking away, and then all of a sudden
Hold on. I think I have to contact a physician, but anyway.
all of a sudden it's like I see like I hear like Romeo and Juliet. I'm like I still have to watch that.
That anime? Oh, yeah.
I own it. I own it all because
Because of Marcus.
Yes, and it's still in and it's not in the shrink, but I've never
really
watched.
finish it. It's good.
I should really continue it. I think we only watched like the first.
Yeah, we
10
watched like the
episodes.
first like 9 or 10, but you should finish it. It's like 24, 25.
I'd
It's
have to
good.
start over. I don't remember.
And I
hardly
mean,
anything.
you know how it's gonna end.
I mean that's. I mean, I'm waiting for I'd be curious to see if an anime would actually be ballsy about it and not end it.
Not that one. No, it's sort of, but it sort of almost kind of looked like they were gonna do that, and then it was like, nope.
Why is this red jelly on?
Strawberry.
You should lick it up.
No,
I'll see.
raspberry.
Who didn't
Because raspberry would be darker, so yeah.
You know, I still don't understand this intro video, despite having played through as much of this game as I have.
Really? That doesn't bode well.
Well, I guess I just haven't gotten to it. Maybe.
Is that Spencer?
He looks like he needs a glove through this sternum.
I think that dude doesn't look like. Nah, I ain't gonna give it to him.
Why does he keep beating up that poor guy? I thought he was his friend.
We still don't. Josh has played a lot of this game. He still doesn't get this. So obviously.
Well, I mean, other than the fact that it's just a cool background. I mean, it's just like.
Is this in the game at any point, or is this actually like prequel material? Like this happens before the story. Is that a guy in the hoodie?
A guy in the hoodie?
The guy that was on the floor, like freaking out before.
Yeah, that's the guy that was freaking out.
Is it a guy?
Probably.
Yeah, it sounds like. Whoa. Is he like glitching out? Because he's.
I was gonna say he should have had to reload like 5 times already.
What? We call that sportsmanship.
No, we don't. We call that distraction.
Can you just shot him? I mean, I'm assuming we want to take him alive or something.
Kill him! There we go.
Then why didn't we just shoot him to begin with?
He
Instead of
tried.
And he got away.
He tried, and that's why he had to stick the gun in his mouth, and he kept dodging and shit, so he was just like, fine.
Alright, I guess I'll vaguely accept that. So, we have resurrected 0 to 60 to play Resonance of Fate.
But not in the traditional sense the way we had been doing it, because this is the actual game.
It is.
Yeah. Sony kind of stopped doing 0 to 60, so now we
All
have...
the trials?
Yeah.
They still do them. I think they're still there, just really a lot smaller.
They're there, but they do like 1 a year now. So, we don't...
Oh no, it's like the trials I've seen are all shit that I played like a year ago. Like, hey, you want to play a trial of Bioshock Infinite? I'm like, no. I don't think so.
So,
Don't
yeah.
you want to? You know you want to.
So we're experimenting with playing a...
Oh, this is Josh's game du jour.
Yeah.
And you'll know when we hit 60 minutes because I have a really annoying alarm set
That's
up.
right next to the mic. So if all you hear is like, then you'll know it's because it was really loud.
I'll probably edit that out.
It is most likely not that you have a radiation leak in your homes.
But double check your radiation detectors just to be sure.
Little Red Riding unit?
Geiger counters at the ready.
You should need a stronger class.
England, Japan?
You know, and I think
Congo?
the dude that voices this guy is the dude that does Lloyd in Symphonia and like Robin in Teen Titans. I'm pretty sure.
This isn't a Tales game. Get that shit out of here. Oh, by the way, I think Zillia 2 is coming out like this week.
I know.
I still have to finish the first one.
I bought it for Mike for Christmas. He's never
Still
even
sitting there.
never even opened it.
Man, is that the guy that was shooting earlier?
No.
Aww.
Oh no! Even if you catch her, you're gonna both get killed.
Yeah, that's too far, buddy.
Clever.
So this is a world where everybody just has a gun, or is he some sort of outlaw?
Probably a lot of people.
You can tell us as much or little about this as you want. Unless it's completely awesome. Who knows if I'm gonna...
Well, they're hunters, which is essentially just mercenaries.
We didn't count on this!
Nice job, buddy. Now you're both gonna commit suicide.
Even farther down.
Yep. It'll hurt even
Because
less.
this is an elevator world or some shit.
Yeah, it's like a tiered world.
And do the poorer people live on the lower levels?
I think.
So this is like Final Fantasy
Well, I don't know.
13.
The lowest level I've gotten to was really kind of poor looking. So, and one of the NPCs made a comment about like how I must be from one of the upper levels because my clothes look nice. I was like, oh, okay.
And also, there's all this like class commentary in this.
Maybe.
Make a game in America. We couldn't do that. There's no.
Without getting like sued.
Well, no. There's no like traditional like caste, like there is in England and in Japan.
I'm still
and
alive.
You are still alive.
Huh? What'd you say?
It is.
It is.
Yep.
Damn you, Lloyd.
Alive. Not for long, you aren't.
Actually, it looks like we got plenty of time to fall.
No, but
They're either falling really slow or,
I think they've hit terminal velocity.
how
Yeah.
do you smile? You're smiling.
as in they're not gonna fall any faster.
He's
Trying to
smiling.
remember what
He's
terminal
smiling because he's
velocity
looking
is.
right
Yeah,
up her
right.
skirt.
This is it.
I don't think. Oh yeah, I suppose so.
Don't
What's
look
terminal
away.
velocity again?
But I-
It's the point where you can't get any faster due to like air resistance.
Which way?
Yeah, it's the point where your acceleration due to
How
gravity
far does
balances
one
with-
have to fall typically for that?
Nah, not too far. I mean,
Now they're just like what?
See, I told you they live in like this huge ass elevator that literally goes up.
But it's like the sky.
probably a couple minutes.
They're in the sky.
Oh. Wouldn't that get
It's
really?
literally like it's a huge
Wouldn't that be really
elevator.
bad for you?
Probably.
That high up.
You'd probably get used to the lack of
Well,
oxygen.
it depends on their planet's atmosphere.
Is this Earth?
I don't know if it's supposed to be. I imagine probably should be.
Theoretically, if you had a thick enough atmosphere, you'd be okay. But
If it's Earth, then no.
yeah. If it's Earth, then yeah, you're.
People have trouble going to Denver, and that's
And if you've adapted to the lack of oxygen, then when you go down to the bottom, it's
You
going to
get-
be
yeah,
really
problematic.
What, oxygen poisoning or something.
1 year and several months later, splat.
Yeah, right. They're alive.
wow. There's still one way.
And
Is that-
museum employee
is that the
parking.
dude? Is that the
Yep,
same guy
that's
as
the
that
dude
Lloyd?
from the beginning. No, that's the dude from the beginning. Those two are the ones that jumped. Well, she's the one that
You
jumped. He's
going
the one
out?
that saved her.
She has different colored hair, doesn't she?
She looks
Yes.
younger.
Get ready to head out. You too, Zephyr.
No subtitles. You have to turn that on.
I have to turn them on. Yeah, I turned mine on, obviously.
And that guy sounded really familiar too.
Yeah, right. Wasn't
Well,
that
I gotta-
Chris? Please tell me that wasn't Chris though.
That wasn't Chris. I gotta hear it again.
Yeah,
amazing.
hold on.
This is why
Let me turn on the
My
subtitles.
first blush, it sounded a little bit like Nolan North, but I need to hear it again.
Here we go. Subtitles on.
Oh, you can set it to Japanese. Sweet.
Yeah, actually, it sounds weirder in Japanese. Actually, I can try it if you want.
No,
It sounds weird, like a
just
little
keep
weird.
Just hang with it.
So we're gonna skip the whole part about how we survived, and we're just gonna assume that you made a life for yourself on the
Yeah,
surface.
it's weird.
Doug, is it me or does everything look like shiny?
It is really shiny. Like
It's jarring.
everything looks like that.
Yeah. Oh, and
What's this guy's name?
Vacheron.
Ding, 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 ding.
I got it
Nolan
right.
North.
No one?
Scott Menville is Zephyr. I guess that's Robin. Leanne, is that the girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't know. Oh, Jim Ward. I know. Who's Rowan? Is there a Oh man, you must.
Oh
have
wait,
that.
he might be one of like those guys I keep seeing in the cutscenes, like after I finish missions or after I finish like
Jim-
story chapters.
Is voiced by Jim Ward, who you may know. You may or may not know this. He was Chet You Betcha in Fairly Odd Parents, the reporter.
No, I know who you're talking about.
Tom Kane, I know that voice as well. I know that name as well. No, who
Person in the middle is freaky looking.
Yeah.
Person
who is
on the bottom isn't much better.
Garigliano?
Gargliano. That's one of the the NPCs that gives you missions.
That's Norio Wakamoto. That's Cell
Hi.
from Dragon Ball. That's my favorite Japanese voice ever.
So you want me to turn to Japanese?
When we get to him, turn down
we need to
Japanese.
turn to Japanese.
Remember, we only have an hour.
Yep.
Jason Marsden, Pater.
Peter, that's actually that's the annoying ass little kid. You'll see him.
That Jason Marsden, that's Max from Goof Troop.
Yeah,
And
I already
Goofy
know
movie.
how to do all this. So luckily we don't have to do that.
Familiar staffer.
Perfect aid.
Mm-hmm.
Are they potions? Or are
Kinda.
they Phoenix Downs?
James
They're
Arnold
potions,
Taylor.
I think.
Hey, Roger Craig Smith, bartender.
So
Oh, Chris Redfield is here.
Oh God, Chris Redfield is tending bar.
So he's upgraded from drunk to bartender to other drunks.
Isn't that a natural progression? I don't know where bartender is. To which bartender? Robin Atkin Downs, man, this is just a whole all-star team. Boy, Fred Tatasciore.
Where's this guy?
Oh, now we're into all the Japanese voice.
Oh, never mind. We're good.
Norio Wakamoto.
Stay calm.
I know, I'm sorry.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Well, it's gonna be okay now. Now that I know there's hope for this.
Hexes?
What the hell? This is not be a strategy game, I hope.
No, it's
Okay.
it's that's like your world map, but you have to open up like spaces in your world map.
Apple
but
City.
I forget where.
Was
I
that the guy?
supposed
Oh, no.
to- No, I have to get energy hexes from I think
Enidiki.
right where I was. Unfortunately, I thought I already got them, but I suppose I didn't.
Times when you skip through the text in lightning speed.
Right? More like thunder.
Cheyenne Street.
Or maybe I really
Weren't we
just have
just
to battle
here?
people. Yeah, I forgot to pick something up apparently.
Hello.
Hello.
Actually, no, I wouldn't.
Oh,
like
hello.
this one. I should-
What's the big glowy thing?
It's the bestiary,
Oh.
which should be completely blank right now.
Okay, so is this turn-based or action RPG? Or both?
It's like a hybrid of both.
So like Knights of the Old Republic.
I guess I don't know.
Meaning, like, it's an action RPG, but there's, like, subtle dice rolling going on in the background.
No, it's more like Final Fantasy VII, where it's like it has some kind of weird hybrid of like time and
So they can attack you
while you're going,
while you're
yeah.
waiting.
While you're prepping, yeah.
So-
in certain circumstances,
That's Chrono Trigger's like
if
that as
they're
well.
aiming at at the character you're controlling at the moment, their gauge will build up while yours is.
Yeah, so yeah, okay.
And they can attack you while you're going.
That reminds me of
I'm
Chrono
gonna do
Trigger.
yeah.
Like, if you sit around and wait, they can keep attacking you.
Actually,
Like,
if I
their
stand
gauge
there,
fills
I
up.
could stand there indefinitely, and they wouldn't be able to do anything. But the second I start moving, they can start doing stuff. So it's more like time is like suspended while you're not doing anything. It's assumed that you're constantly doing something, I suppose. Yes, the tutorials.
Interesting, like, rock music going on in the back.
Yeah, right. Oh, it's weird.
Well, I could pick this game up for like $10 if I wanted.
I guess it was just battle some people and get some energy hexes.
Anymore, at least. This game is old. It kind of has that few years ago PS3 look about it.
How old is it?
2010.
Hmm.
I remember we went to like the GameStop like right after I got back from school or something, and Josh was like, this looks interesting.
Yep.
4 years later. I remember I turned on my PS3 or 4 and it says you're playing Residents of Fate. I'm like,
You were
huh.
like, what?
So he finally started playing that again.
We finally figured out how it works.
Sort of.
But we don't remember what we're supposed
This
to
is
do.
what you were playing
I think
yesterday.
I just literally have to fight random people.
This is what you were playing yesterday before what I assume was work.
Yeah.
Is that a random... Yep. So it's just assumed that they're in your party with no indication at all. What
Assume
the
that
hell?
what's in my party?
That those two are with you.
Oh.
I could see how this would be really confusing and irritating.
Yeah.
Come on, Lloyd.
shot with my eyes closed.
Back your shot in my eye.
What's this?
I don't know how is
In
it.
a place like this.
Were they too weak or were we too strong?
Star Trek. That's like
Yeah,
the
right?
stupidest, pathetic-looking gun I've ever seen.
It is very tiny.
Starting guns suck, yeah.
Apparently, they become awesome
Yeah.
at a later date.
Wow, this random battle thing is annoying.
No, there's 2 leaders now.
I'm not much for backing down from a fight.
Titans, go!
Yeah, kinda.
I'm working here. This is
It's getting really annoying.
I was gonna say,
This will get old fast, I think.
It gets better when you get to like the higher levels and like stuff. It gets a lot faster and
Unnecessary jumping around when you could just stand
well, the
there.
only reason I'm jumping is because it allows you to hit the body rather than going through their
If that
limbs
was
and other
wrong,
things.
I don't want to be right.
Oh my god, what?
you didn't do anything, Nolan North.
I know, right?
Jeez.
You let the kids do everything, you're like Batman. Even though I know that isn't true. But you do have a Robin. Bang, bang. This is weird.
Can I actually get through there now? Yes, I can. Haha.
Core lift.
Well, might as well do that first.
Cafe Chelsea.
Yes. Where is this guy?
Who's this guy?
It's the woman's
It's like a fetch quest.
son, yeah. He forgot knives in his house. So I'm either helping him cook something from how he's dressed, or I'm helping him like hold up the elevator for ransom. One of those two. But the elevator never has anybody trapped in there with some crazy dude, so I just assumed that he needed them for work.
Good to know.
Yeah.
There's a big glowy red thing right there.
There's a big glowy red thing, which I assume I probably have to do because I don't have the right pieces to get to.
I like how you have. I'm glad real life doesn't work where you have to like earn the pieces to travel places.
Damn.
What happened?
It was too far away. I don't have a good scope on my gun yet. So I have to aim at things that are closer.
too slow.
We weren't even shooting at him.
Yeah, I know.
That gun makes a very loud bang for being so small.
Game over.
User wins. Wait, I mean.
There.
You're angry. You want some more? I like it a
In
lot.
mid battle.
Yep. Which is nice because it refills your health when it happens too.
I love games that actually do that.
Yeah, right?
I wonder if I'm a little closer to Zephyr and Vacheron now.
Actually, you're past Vasher.
For now.
He hasn't done anything yet.
And now I can charge more than once.
Straight to hell.
And my bullets do more damage if I let them charge.
Straight to hell.
How about this?
Threat suppressed. And by suppressed
yeah, I
we
just
mean
skipped it.
shot to hell.
Yeah, and by suppressed we mean riddled with bullets.
So now we can go to Cafe Chelsea.
Assuming I can get there. Which I probably can't. Nope. I don't have good
This is
pieces.
bullshit.
Do I need to look up what the heck is supposed
Well, I
to
mean,
be
you just
happening?
get
Where's
random
this
pieces.
timer of yours?
Yeah.
It's
on there. It's running in the
background.
background.
Razzle Street.
Yep. Whenever you enter this city, it randomly inputs you into one of the 3 entrances. And there's no way to control which one you enter all the time.
Wow.
Yeah,
Great.
it's weird. But there's only like 3 places, and they're all pretty much like right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Is this where they hide the Stargate in this world?
Maybe. The other thing. Ah, get out of my way.
I make that joke because the Stargate is located in Cheyenne Mountain,
Okay.
and we're on
I'm
Cheyenne
glad you-
Street.
You explained it to the unwashed.
What the maid lost.
Everyone has this weird, like... Everyone looks kind of like... This game kind of looks like RE5. Everything sort of looks weird and shiny.
And the characters
Look
also,
weird and shiny as well, like RE5. Everyone has this weird, like, skin palette to them.
Yeah.
Like
I don't know
everyone's
if I
sort
actually
of
need to do the arena thing to get like those particular
everyone's
shapes,
sort of
but-
like white, but like kind of green and brown at the same time. Everyone looks like they're constantly like drenched in sweat.
You can dress up.
Yes, you can.
Back alley. Go for the leader.
Put up a better fight than the last
Two.
bunch.
Go for a leader.
So you choose which direction your character runs, and then you also choose which direction he shoots, which enemy he shoots
Yes.
at. And is there any advantage to?
You're gonna have more holes than a beehive.
I have more holes in
And a
it.
beehive.
I didn't hear the last part.
There!
Little wound.
You picked a fight! How about this?
Now
Hey, you
you
can
can
actually
try
do
attack.
something.
Watch this. Confusing.
You guys try to maximize all three.
Shouldn't make
I'm working.
I feel like you should have shot him before he hit the ground.
Probably.
You are a try attacker.
Ah,
Just a
damn.
scratch.
Kill it. So if you kill the leader,
Yeah, if
I
you
like
kill
it
the
when they keep me
leaders,
guessing.
then all the rest of the people just automatically get beaten and you get all their stuff. Or anything that they would have dropped, essentially.
So 2 pistols and a submachine gun.
Yep, is what you start off with. It doesn't give me anything, does it? How am I supposed to get it? I can't. I only need like that one more space too, but I can't get to that space.
where do you have to go? That red square?
Yeah, the Cafe Chelsea right there. But I need to get rid of those like white hexes first.
How do you do that?
With these little pieces, but I only have this piece and I can't get that one square right there. See, now there's no leaders, so
I
I
hope you
actually
put
have
up
to
a
kill
better fight than the
everyone.
last bunch.
Just says you're gonna need 2 energy hexes to clear the route.
I'm working here.
You're gonna have more holes than a beehive.
That was shitty.
Now we're talking.
Don't make passes at girls who kick asses.
Thank you, Nolan. What would we do without you?
Right.
Why not? Those would be like the ones I would want. And the fact that she's like 14, so that would do.
According to the guidebook, she's 21.
Bullshit.
She's older than that kid, but she does not look older than that
Anything.
kid.
She doesn't look older than anything. How old is Vacheron?
26.
She's our age. Well, that gives me hope.
Not in a place like
Where's your ladder?
falling pretty low to
So
die in a
just
place
know,
like this.
Is that
if
a
you
smile
tried...
I see, Leanne?
What? Was I smiling?
Leanne has a sadistic side.
What?
He was like, "Are you smiling, Leanne?" He's like, "Our little Leanne has a sadistic side."
So just know, if you really put your mind to it, you too could run around flipping through the air, shooting guns.
Shoot everything.
At our age.
Yes,
On
at
my
our
age, because you guys aren't 26.
Not yet. I still got some time to work on my
Air flipping.
flourishes.
Well, you're playing this game enough.
Yeah, right.
We literally just have to grind.
I don't know, because I don't have the right piece to get there.
Can't you do like multiple pieces? Like, can you put one piece down and then use another piece to finish it?
But I don't have the right shapes to get there, to be able to unlock. Oh shit, I'm used to having auto trigger, I didn't actually fire. I'm used to a different bot in the game.
Don't move
It
a
just
muscle.
doesn't when you load up the bar.
Well, no, it's, I have an item later that will automatically fire if you have at least one gauge filled at the end of your run. but I don't have that at the moment.
This battle system is rather confusing. I have trouble following it. You assaulted the leader.
It'll get easier, right?
By 21, we mean like 13.
21 in steampunk years.
Apparently.
See, because I only have 9 of these. Or, like, I have 9 of these, but I can't actually get it to... I can do that, but that's useless. Because I need that one.
What the fuck do you have to do?
Yeah, where do you have?
What did you do the first
I
time?
have to get to Cafe Chelsea.
But so how do you do that?
I have to unlock these, but I can't, like,
So-
they have to be within the area, so this thing
How do you
is always
unlock 'em?
outside the area. You just need different shaped hexes
How do you get those?
from just random encounters typically.
So yes, we have to grind.
Unless I'm just really
Can you
failing
turn
at
them?
something. Yeah, you can't invert them, but you can do that.
Yeah, so can't you... So... Alright, are you trying to fill up the black ones or the white ones?
that white ones.
So the ones that are around the cafe shells.
Yeah.
Alright, so bring it over and twist it again. You can't...
No, it has to be connected to a black square. That's the problem. So I can't, I need to get rid of
And you
that one.
you can't waste it
Let me
if
get
it's
rid of this one.
only like one thing out.
Yeah, no. It needs to be completely
This is-
within the area.
You're losing
is the
me,
problem.
Yeah, this doesn't seem...
No wonder he didn't play
See.
this.
Yeah, that's the problem with this. Unless I'm really missing something. Just the beginning of this I played forever ago. I think I picked up my save from like years ago. Well,
So the 60 minutes will be.
will be random fighting. Unless I really have to go to the arena. That might be it, actually. I'll
Won't
check.
take much to beat these at this submission.
I'm gonna blow you away! Eat this! You'll miss this!
I could make this shot with my eyes closed.
Enemies near colored areas will usually drop the hexes used. That man, it doesn't apply during the prologue break.
Oh, I missed.
Shit. Gotta love that sound. I could make this shot with my eyes closed.
Zephyr's really
Yeah, get
digging it up the ass.
I see
Not finished yet.
Like, he just makes it sound like you just need any 2 random hexes to do it for you.
Wait, to get over the bridge or go
Class act,
To-
start
Both.
to
Well, he said 1, you can use 1 to go to the bridge, and then you need 2 to get to the cafe. It says, leave town and place energy hexes to clear the route to the Rainy Bridge and to the Cafe Chelsea. The location of the cafe is open, but the route to it isn't until you've used 2 energy hexes to clear the way. Enter the location for a scene anytime, day or night.
See, I can't get this to. I don't think there's a way to get this to. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot.
Hilly.
Well, now I've grinded for more. I am an idiot.
So what's in Cafe Chelsea?
Oh, Peter. He one of the voices that you
Yeah.
something or other. He's creepy looking now.
This guy?
Actually, wait, is that even Peter? Maybe that's not Peter. No, these are these 2 random people I keep seeing every time there's cutscenes. Which one of them might be, or that guy on the right might be that other
This
voice
isn't
that you were
easy.
talking about.
Just don't let it get damaged, and
Gagliaro.
you'll be fine.
Gagliano or something. I
Gagliano.
don't know.
To tell the truth, I'm more worried about you. Mind the wrist. If anything happened to you, where would that leave us? God only gave you one body. Take care of it.
I'll try to remember that.
That seemed really over dramatic for.
Or
oh,
here's
I,
this case that I need you to take up
And-
the elevator.
Completely out of context.
Yep.
The hell?
I don't know.
I say, why does she have no clothes on? Okay, so she has limited clothing,
It looks like a little girl.
and she's drinking wine.
Good for you.
Did we ID you?
Did we card you?
I'm suitably drunk now. I'm envisioning butterflies.
Yeah, right. And now I'm on this railing on this like colossally high tower.
Push.
Kind of looks like, reminds me of the Eiffel Tower, but
So it is France. So what's in the? So what's this? Oh, it is Earth.
Control of resources. Longevity. What else does Zenith's providence hold for us?
get that girl some clothes. You're a very irresponsible guardian.
Zenith doesn't like people having clothing.
He's clothed.
Yeah,
He doesn't like other people having clothing.
I guess not.
So is your main character Nolan North, or is it Lloyd?
My main character. Well, I guess there's a way to.
Switch who you are. Oh, okay.
Now I'm Nolan North. Now I'm. What's her name?
Leanne or something. Hell. He will forever just be Nolan North.
Vacheron.
Next. What awaits us in this?
Creepy looking guy.
Ugh.
Yeah, right.
Indeed. Why?
Love me.
I got you a present!
So beautiful. This crystal, is it really my own?
Oh, I think,
Hold it up to the light.
I think he was talking to him.
Yeah.
What am I seeing?
You know, you're supposed to look through it.
Look at that. Oh, what's happening? What's going on?
Look,
What?
It's
We kill this guy?
so what do you think? Is that proof enough for you?
No.
All the proof I could ever need. Here's a little something for my angel. Dreams really do come true.
Can we
Is
stop
that
this, please?
is that actually a lot of money, or
I think it's
Another
like
job done.
25,000.
is that a lot of money in this world?
The first thing that I really bought from the store was like the first handgun that you get access to, and it's about 100,000. So maybe it's probably like a moderate amount of money.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
So what were we actually doing?
That was so. From what I understand, something called Zenith is like this clockwork thing that's like running in the background. That's like controlling.
So I gather that's
everybody's
the guy I'm
lives.
talking. That's
Yes, he's creepy.
where is he?
He is in the. He's in another manor behind.
I suppose
where
it
we
was
just
a
work,
pretty
but
jewel. But
you
is
don't
it
talk
worth
to him
getting
for
that
a couple
excited over?
chapters.
Damn.
You haven't heard the
wow.
stories? Every
yeah, here we
man,
go.
woman, and child in this world has their own stone. Find it and live a long, happy life. Or so they say.
Is that right?
So it's your
Oh,
stone
what a
mate?
charming
Yeah,
story.
sort of.
Very
Like
own
you somehow
star
have
from
your
the-
own stones somewhere in this place.
Your very own star.
It's a pretty sky.
I don't think
So
stars would
ridiculous.
ever clump together that closely. Not anymore.
Aww.
It was nice being up where you could
Stars
actually
don't come
see
cheap,
shit.
though. It takes plenty of cold, hard cash to make dreams like that come true.
Thank you, Deadpool.
Could you not wave it around quite
Is
so
it really a dream
irresponsible?
just buy it?
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
I can't wait to be paid to just use my own voice like Nolan North does. With different levels of excitement or insanity, depending on who he's playing. Like Deadpool, he actually sounds like he's insane, but Nathan Drake, I think, is just... I always said that Uncharted was just the unofficial autobiography of Nolan North.
Like, yeah, this is what I did before I became a voice actor.
Mm-hmm.
Went on adventure. Yeah, so at the end of 3, when he said he was retiring...
That's what he did, huh? He became a
Voice-
voice-over guy.
Voice actor. Did I finish?
The only thing that's missing is...
level through Teresa. Shit.
the only person that's missing from this
Damn it.
game is Troy Baker. And Steve Bloom.
Oh, for a second when you said Troy Baker, I thought Clive Barker's. Clive Barker's
no.
Jericho by Clive
No,
Barker.
Troy Baker. Joel.
I need to go look up
Joel and Blake DeWitt and Booker DeWitt
Oh, yeah.
and the Joker in Arkham Origins. Making another Arkham game is supposed to be actually a lot
Yeah,
better
I
than
saw-
these other ones.
So long.
Which is funny, because I just heard Steve Bloom in something, and I was like, wow, at first I thought, wow, he sunk that low, and then I remembered, oh no, Steve Bloom just takes any job that comes his way. But now he's in Rebels.
Oh, that new Star Wars thing?
Yeah, the new Star Wars cartoon that's gonna
morning.
play. He plays an alien named Zeb, who talks with a vaguely Australian-y sounding accent.
Good morning.
Steve Bloom will always be Tom from the Absolution.
Oh, yeah, from Toonami.
Yeah. That's the first thing and I remember that final episode of Toonami where he said farewell. I cried. That was like 4 or 5 years ago already.
Also, apparently, he has a long history of playing random stormtroopers.
I believe it. Oh yeah, that's right. Toonami's back, but not really. It's like Toonami on Adult Swim.
Yeah,
It's bullshit. It's not Toonami.
So I've never actually turned it. I've caught it.
I might have to watch
randomly,
Space Dandy though sometime. I remember there was this video I watched that was like character, voiceover people you didn't know played both of these characters,
Good morning.
and it was actually like anything with Steve Bloom, you can instantly tell if you have any ear at all.
Yeah.
But the one that always gets me is DC Douglas. Their example was Wesker and Legion
Oh,
from
from
Mass
Mass.
Effect.
Shit, yeah. That's hard to tell.
Shepard Commander.
Shepard Commander.
Well, it doesn't help that they robotize him a bit.
Robot to, like, evil.
Yes, but if you heard like a
superior.
little robot thing and with Wesker speaking, you'd still know it was Wesker.
Caress.
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 We
What
will
can I do?
achieve
What can I do for you,
complete global
Caress? I mean, Shepard
saturation.
Commander.
What can I do for you, Redfield
Complete.
Commander?
Yes, complete Gath saturation.
Must destroy Redfield Commander.
So I should name mine Redfield Shepard.
Redfield Commander.
Well, no, it has to be
your main character.
It has to be something
Okay, I think
Shepard.
now I
It should be
finished it.
Chris or Redfield Shepard.
Okay, finished.
Shepard.
Redfield Commander.
Sweet home.
It is Sweet Home.
You dare advance to the next chapter? Do you know how much time is left?
How much time is left?
21
minutes.
minutes and 16 seconds.
I suppose we
Yeah,
would like to
second
save our
time
progress
is
in
supposed
case
to
we die.
Yeah,
Somehow.
that would suck.
Thank you for earning me trophies, Josh.
We don't want to earn people. We want to earn our own trophies. I love when I'm playing J-Star's Victory Versus and it gives me trophies and I'm like, I have no idea what these were for.
Like, yes, I got that one.
I got that Japanese trophy for
Zephyr,
something.
Lunch is ready. Oh,
Who
wake
is that?
up already. Do you
It's
know what
Leanne.
time
That
it
is,
is?
wow.
And that's
I
Robin.
was getting ready to go out.
I was getting... Titans, go!
Come on, Star.
Titans, let's
you
go
know
out.
I was busy.
How old was he when he saved her?
Catch you later.
I don't know.
What?
If he's...
Wait, where are you going?
Younger than her and she's 21.
So, 16, 17?
I have achieved... Well, I'm sorry. I've grabbed the box.
I have achieved +1 box.
Zephyr is 17, so he would have been...
26, 17, and 21, so 16, and she would have been 20, give or take.
So he, yeah.
She had dark hair in that scene, right?
Yeah.
In the first, when he saved her, she had dark hair. And now she has blonde hair. So she's either been in that tank that Jill was in, or she's a Super Saiyan.
So are we ever going to go into why she was trying to commit suicide?
I'm still not entirely sure about that. Actually, I might have an idea about that, but I'm not
What have
entirely
we
sure
here?
about that. It's
What have we here?
And also why she decided that she had to break the watch first. That was a cool
I
watch.
know, right?
So Vacheron is the leader.
Okay, he's like... The guy that he talked to, did you just see him like...
Wow, this is giving a lot of random information the game has not made apparent at all.
What, the prologue?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
So it is supposed to be the Earth.
Okay.
According
Yeah.
to the prologue, in the distant future, the Earth decayed to a point where life as we knew it no longer existed.
Well, except there's human beings, so I guess...
Yeah, I feel like I have to read the rest of this now. Toxins in the air poisoned the land and water, and the Earth's warped axes even robbed us of time.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
The human race, unable to adapt to the changes brought by such harsh environmental destruction, rapidly began to die out as a species. Those that survived created Basil, a gigantic structure embedded beneath the Earth designed to purify the atmosphere and normalize the environment.
Let me just say that it's I don't even think hubris begins to describe that they think that anything that happens to the Earth could affect the passage of time in the universe. I'm sorry.
We are the center, you know.
Apparently.
I have a shirt that proves it.
Yes.
Okay, go on. Basil.
Alright.
So they're gonna save the Earth with spices?
Yeah.
Yep.
Basel. Within
Basil.
the limits of Basel was the only space in which people could continue to live their lives.
This thing?
Yes.
This huge elevator thingy that we're on.
Here's a picture of it the internet can't see.
Yeah, right.
My favorite part is that there's an advertisement for Iron Man 2 on the back of the book. Iron Man 2, the game. Which Iron Man 2 came out in 2010, as we already mentioned. This is a relatively aged game by this point.
Yo! Humankind was at its doom, entrusting its very survival to the steady movement of the machine's mighty cogs. But little by little, life began to reassert itself as people formed civilizations around Basel. Eventually, they got inside the machine itself, building houses and cities, but the increased demand put additional strain on Basil's delicate gears, and it began to malfunction. As more and more people withdrew into this tiny world constructed by man, they came to repeat the mistakes of the past.
Of course they did.
Ellipses. One sacred night, a young girl appeared in the sky above the bustling streets. If it means I have to die, then... Ellipses. But as the girl tried to take her life to escape her fate, a hand reached out. Now begins the story of a world nearing its end and the intertwining fates of the many who inhabit it.
It doesn't seem all that... The stakes don't seem quite that high. Nothing indicated in that prologue that the stakes were that high.
Right.
They're just sitting there!
Huh, the stakes are very
Enjoying
high.
yourself?
She has a small
As a
nose.
matter of fact, I am.
Just how long have you been with us now?
A year and a
Not long enough
half.
to be much use.
At least learn to cook. I'm worthless in the kitchen.
Is it because you're a woman? I think so.
That's sexist.
Okay. That's sexist, but probably true. She might be the... Well, if Tales of Symphonia taught me anything, Lloyd should be able to cook.
Teresa has arrived.
Right, all those things that affect his battle prowess.
You two
You should
wait
be
here.
that guy next year. What's his name? Vacheron?
Vacheron, yeah. Here it is.
Ugh.
So good to see you again, Vacheron.
Everyone except the main character freaks me out.
Dispense with the formalities.
Everyone except the
Such
three main
display is
characters.
ill-suited.
I'll just
The
leave
boy
this
is
out for
looking
future
young.
reference, because we might need it.
Sure.
Probably.
It took some
In the
time,
last.
15
but he'll be all
minutes,
right.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
You reap what you sow.
He just drank it.
Yeah, that's what you get. What did he drink? Is it
Probably
piss?
like some kind of
She's
champagne. I
not
don't
your
know.
usual type, is she?
Oh, he's underage.
Zephyr
He shouldn't be
saved her life,
drinking.
and she followed him home.
Saved her life. The boy?
Yes, she's become something of a fixture now.
Wow, he got all prim and proper.
Perhaps he's changed after all.
She's
If
like,
you
I
don't
guess, part of
mind,
the
I'm
aristocracy.
here on business.
Of course you are. I can
I love when there's
scarcely get
games
down
where
there on these
they
old
speak in
legs of
cutscenes and
mine.
they open their mouth and you can almost see that they didn't model the inside of their
And I
mouth,
know
so
you
it just
wouldn't
looks
go
like this
unless
weird
I asked you.
geometry inside.
What the hell? What's in there? What's in there?
Not a flower.
Empty geometry.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
what?
I just needed those color hexes to get to the Hughes Power Station.
What's in the Hughes Power Station?
Well, I just
The
have to
Hughes
open up a
Corporation?
path to the Hughes Power Station for the one guy, and I have to get through there to get to the elevator to do her mission too. Oh wait, I saw something shiny.
Ooh, shiny
What have
thing.
we
Yeah,
here?
right. Shiny thing.
I was gonna say Tales of Symphonia, or Tales of Zillia has the same problem.
Mm-hmm. Shiny stuff.
Shiny stuff and bags and
Shiny
chests.
stuff and bags and walls
and
and
chests.
chests and little holes.
Oh, and those
the
stupid
cliff
masks
sides
that you
and-
have to look for, those like secret items that they want you to find throughout the game.
Oh, the casks, like
Yeah.
Ironcrad's
Yeah.
treasures. Yeah, I think I found all of them.
Pain in the butt. I probably missed so many of them because I don't go looking through every Cook and Nanny. Looking for these stupid things, I just want to get moving.
Well, I usually explored like every area like entirely before I moved on.
I refuse. I'll grind sufficiently to level up, but I will not look through every corner of an area.
I will.
You only have to do it once.
That's part of your problem.
Yep.
That's why he won't play Skyrim.
That's why it kind of infuriates me to when we watch Josh play Legend of the Dragon. We're like, what about that over there? What about that over there? And that,
But Josh
and that,
knows
and that.
better and knows where to go and where not to go. What? You
See,
still
now
like-
aren't we glad I grinded?
You still want to wait?
I have exactly enough to get here and the power station. Or
Shing.
here and the elevator.
I like the implication that until
That everything is flattened. Yeah,
that it's a pop-up city.
it is.
That's
But
like one of them
it didn't
books.
have any. It didn't have any space to
One of
like
those books
pop
that you
up.
just open up and is have one of those little things that you pull to make something happen in the book. That is
Pull the
big.
tab and she
I
smells
don't remember
the
that flower being that big.
It's a fake.
You're not 21. I refuse.
Real flowers aren't easy to come by.
Oh, yeah. You're
As in
right.
like a paper flower,
right.
or
Yeah, it's just like
Just
a
a
fake flower.
little more. There.
somebody
That's
paint a
it.
picture of like someone in a casket.
If it's pretty, who cares if it's real or not?
Is that supposed to be something deeper than what he said? Stop wanting to be with that girl that looks like she could be your sister.
It is a little creepy how alike they look.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Oh, no.
we don't have any. We can't go anywhere.
Forgot I had to get to Lucy, but I can still go get the one for opening up the one mission for opening up the way to power plant.
Are we going to the arena?
Could.
Nah,
The only thing that's there is the tutorial.
forget that
Yeah.
shit.
The tutorial's very annoying.
Everything's so shiny.
I kind of like, actually, if there's only like 10 minutes left though, I might as well just do some of that just so you can see how truly irritating it is, how they try to explain this battle system to you.
No, don't. I don't want any more irritation.
Oh, oops. The guy was out front. I just remember I had to go back to the guild, but he's technically outside the guild.
Hi.
Yo.
What?
Sonic Chug times 5.
Sonic, chuck, chuck, chuck.
You dare exit to the world map.
Actually, I want to see where that dude's doll is.
That dude's doll?
He wants dolls to decorate the shop for his daughter.
Suspend game. You don't save, you suspend it.
Yes, you can suspend it. he doesn't tell you. Okay.
Great.
Green.
What have we here?
Shiny.
Boxes.
What over here?
Yeah, I don't know what those are. They look like they're important. They're really not. They serve no purpose other than the fact that they're just everywhere. I thought they were like, ooh, save game stations. Nope. They are
You can't
just
save?
completely useless. No, you can save at your house.
Every time that happens, I
Poor
like,
unlucky bastards.
I don't know. I feel like I should be checking myself. Am I hit? Am I hit?
Somebody fired out of the screen at me.
Barely hit me.
It also doesn't help that I was watching, shoot, what was it? A Bridge Too Far yesterday.
Why does that sound so familiar?
It's a very famous World War II movie from the 70s. It's also very depressing towards the end. Because everybody starts dying. Not everybody.
Were they too weak or were we too strong?
It is not as bad as Bridge Over the River Kwai,
That, well, I know all about Bridge.
Why
Over
are all the
River
bridge
Kwai.
movies depressing?
where literally, spoilers,
Everyone.
everybody dies. Everybody, no exceptions.
I'll tell you a movie that's really depressing. I don't know if you've seen Full Metal Jacket.
No. Because
It's really fun. It's weird. It's really funny at the beginning when they're in basic, and then it gets real serious, and then it lightens up again when they go to Vietnam, and then almost everyone dies toward the end because it's Vietnam and they're trying to make a point. It's a Stanley Kubrick film.
Yeah, I've heard of it, and actually I think I saw it was on the other day, and I
This the spot?
So what the fuck are we waiting
Something
for?
tells me this is
The
just
dogs
the
to come
beginning.
closer.
briefly considered turning on, and then I remembered hearing, oh, that's one of those depressing war movies.
About Vietnam, I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything. It's funny
Vietnam
toward the
wasn't very
beginning. It's
funny.
really weird, and then what the hell?
It's like a little
Robot?
mech thing. Yeah, it's
Eat some of this!
So,
I don't think I will.
Practically a professional.
it's a spider bomb.
Time to
My
die.
God, it's Wild Wild West.
You're not jumping.
Oh, yeah!
not for this guy. This guy, you've got to kind of juggle, otherwise he starts attacking you. You have to kind of like stun
hell?
him
You
every
want some
turn.
more?
So is there a limit on how many times you can circle?
You're doing good.
How many times you can? Oh yeah, it's your level is how many times you can circle.
Shit!
So she could.
So well, here let me get back out to the so you can see their actual levels.
So
So your level is the total of your handgun, machine gun, and thrown weapons. So here, let me just look into let me look into here. Oh, so he's 2-1-1 for 4. He's 1-3-1 and 3-1-1.
So he could.
So he can charge his handgun twice, or like for 2, handgun and thrown for 1, and then likewise he can charge his SMG for 3, everything else for 1, and she can charge her handgun for 3 and everything
are
else
there
for 1.
additional weapon types, or
Well, no, you have handguns, machine guns, and grenades or thrown weapons.
that's it? So no
Yeah.
sniper rifles.
So
or
yeah, the
anything.
max you can have is 300 levels, or like you can get to level 300 if you level up all 3 to 100.
You could circle 100 times.
Theoretically.
or you're just grinding.
I was trying to find it. Yeah, I just wanted to know if I could do that, like at this level, because that's where I did grind for a long time because you get some nice items. And that one
We have all of,
that
like,
one mech spider
6
is
minutes left.
that one mech spider has a lot of health. So when you do damage, which is how you level up, you have to do X amount of damage with your whatever gun type. That guy has like a lot of health, so you can level up pretty quickly later. I'm trying to get another hex so I can get to the damn city.
So yeah, I'm conflicted at this stage because
Poor
the
unlucky
combat
bastards.
system looks very confusing, but I like the gun combat.
The hell? Never actually
Fire
seen somebody
through the
attack in
fence.
real time like that
Yeah, see. it's-
without being dramatic.
There we go. Jump over that cover. And I think he just jumped off the edge. But
And Vacheron is in trouble.
luckily, momentum doesn't seem to matter in this world.
It's one of the things that we wrecked.
Along with time.
Along with time and
Go
air
point
and
at someone.
that
Make sure
man's
you know who you're dealing
glasses.
with.
That man's glasses were wrecked by us.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like...
After he killed him, his hat and glasses flew up into the
fell
air.
off into nothing.
I think you got something.
I think I got 2. Is that enough to get there? I have the colored ones too, because I need the colored ones to open up the map. I think that might be enough to get there.
Mom.
Make it. Yeah, don't discuss my texts on the air.
Yes! Quickly, we have some indeterminate person text message, Matt.
I'm just gonna edit that out, so don't worry about it.
Who cares?
Because I have to edit it out now, and more.
You don't have to.
And the longer
I didn't say what it said.
the longer I talk about it, the more I have to
I
edit.
didn't say what it said or who it was from. Matt gets text messages. It's a part of life, internet.
No!
You don't have a phone?
I am completely antisocial. I don't know anybody. No one loves
Other
me.
than us.
Yeah. You don't text me.
Oh, so, well, we still, well, I guess we can bring that up later. We only have, like,
4 minutes.
yeah.
Time to die.
Oh, yeah!
We'll play other games, or we can discuss random stuff. The next game should be interesting.
Save some for me.
Save something for me, well,
Something useful.
the hell?
He dissolved into like dust.
Why?
Look at his coat.
Oh yeah,
It's just
I don't know. That's how it looks when you're running in a...
Don't you think Vacheron's acting a little strange?
Don't know, don't care.
That was a good time.
So is there a strategy to why you didn't wait for the next couple loops?
Why I waited for the what?
Why you let go after one loop
Oh,
instead of the
it's
3?
you have so much time to act. If you run out of time, you will essentially not do anything.
Oh, I have not paid.
See the light.
Okay.
No, give me that one. Damn it! I hate that it keeps moving while I was trying to select that guy.
Run away from Spider-Bot, quick! That's an explosive barrel. It's going to explode.
Yeah.
Some of this.
Can you jump over the shields?
Yeah, but you waste dozens doing it. Hold on, let me just do
Nah.
Let me do this.
That was the most, like, natural sounding reaction I've ever heard.
But it also sounded like it didn't hurt at all. It's like, you slightly inconvenienced me.
But it sounds like a sound of annoyance that I would hear from a real person.
Yeah, I'll
But
buy
more
that.
like a sound of annoyance rather than being hit by a machine.
Yeah, it's realistic annoyance, not like I just got crushed by a giant.
Because
spider
usually it's like, and that was like, something that I would actually hear about from a regular person,
Now
not
we're
in the
talking.
video. Whoa, it blew you into the next guy.
Impressive young one. Or older, or middle one? Because technically she's between the two.
She's young.
She's even an adult. Rex. Hooray for Ragdoll.
Hell. So there are times where you can run around without that stupid grid.
Yeah, well, if you look up in the corner, that's the grid. This is a dungeon, essentially.
Uh-oh, how deep can we go?
How low can you go?
Just
think we're gonna
don't
finish this
do
battle.
anything, okay?
Nope,
It'll
probably
be easier
not.
for all of us that way.
Someday I'll be able to help. You'll see.
Someday.
What? Way to put her down. Jeez, she did better the last battle than either of you two. She was smart. She shot an explosive barrel.
Which then exploded her into another guy.
I know.
Oh no, I jumped to hit the exploding barrel, and then she finished jumping into the other guy.
There.
Like I said, she's apparently smarter than any of you people.
Doesn't seem very tough, very strong now.
she almost took out
Or God.
Bobby.
That's because handguns only go so far. Like, the machine gun is what builds up damage. Handguns only do, like, minor damage unless you have scratch and there's
It's all over, people.
goodbye, people.
Wow, that is not nearly as loud as I thought it would be.
Probably because there's gunfire.
The internet probably didn't even hear that.
Alright, Josh, I need to stop.
Goodbye, Resonance of Fate.
I'll go home and play a much higher level of later.
Right? With much better stuff.